country, both our 999 and our 101 calls. But I will see if I can find out for you what the longest wait is. I think that would be as a fair question. Also, I think it would be worth us looking at how many of our reports come in as single online home, and how many come in by Crime Stoppers. I don't think that's really reported to you. So if you'd like us to look at that, we can feed that back to you. Which brings me nicely on to feedback. I'm totally with you that actually people do make 101 call and they don't always know what's happened afterwards. I think there is ways to use technology to get better at that. If somebody's a victim, we have the victim code compliance, and they do. It does get logged and they do get fed back. But often those 101 calls, people don't know what's happened to it. So that is something we are looking to explore at the moment. I know other forces do use technology and text messaging and things. It's not something we do at the moment, but it is on our radar.
And just to give credit where credit's due as well, I noticed the figures about people being concerned about drug use and drug dealing in their neighbourhoods reduced in the survey as well. And want to say how brilliant Project Reacher is, and long may it continue.
Mr. Cooper, did you want to come in?
Thank you. It's just a bit around the abandonment rate and one of our other changes. So people are aware of single online home, but we have this a new way of obviously contacting the police. When you call 101 now, especially in times of when we're busy, we'll say you may find we can find our website, or you can use our live chat service. As soon as you put the phone down at that point to use our live chat service, it's an abandoned call. So there's no way of differentiating those two at the minute. We just have to look at it. That's the same nationally, so it's just one of those issues. But just in terms of sort of year to date, so up till sort of going from March 23 through to now, we're answering 92.7% of our 999s within the relevant 10 seconds. Our combined non-emergency calls, so 101s and calls to the switchboard, we're answering 91.2% of those within the 60 seconds. What I can't give you at the moment from the data I've got in front of me is the longest time, but we can get it, I'm sure.
Thank you. So the panel has been concerned about violence against girls and women for a long while. You were asking for some more work. Were you thinking particularly of repeat offenders or repeat victims? Sorry.
Well, yes. I mean, I think our previous commissioner would always say an increase in reporting. It could be an increase in incidents, but it could also be an increase in confidence and people actually ringing through and reporting stuff. And I've never really understood that dynamic of the statistics. It all feels very assumptive. But certainly, I think repeat reports and repeat crimes is something where we know a crime has happened. Has there been intervention? Has that intervention worked? And how effective are our systems and progresses and court disposals and things like that? And it's something that I've asked our Police and Crime Commissioners panel quite, almost annually. I think it's something we should be concentrating on, just to make sure that all the services that we are jointly commissioning are actually delivering for the victims of domestic abuse and violence.
Thank you. And of course, we know that most victims are victims several times before they report it. So if the repeat victims, it's not the first and second time. Is that something that we could look for next sometime in the new year? Thank you. Any more questions, comments on item 7? Councillor Wilmot.
Thank you, Chairman. I think it's just so summing up all what's happened in this last item. It's all about public confidence, and it's got to be a priority for us all, without any doubt at all. And now you need to get a better vote of confidence for the police. There's no doubt about that. So more information needs to be got out to the public on what you are doing to combat many types of crime. The times I walk down Upton High Street and are confronted by the residents saying, "Where's the evidence? What are you doing about? What are the police doing about drug issues, antisocial behaviour, shop thefts, burglaries, thefts, and other issues?" I try to explain, but it just they need evidence that you're tackling these issues, and it needs reporting to the media and also to the general households. Now, a way of doing that, of course, many of the councils report about every 3 months to the electorate. Put a little piece in just to say what you're doing. This is what we're doing. This is how we're tackling things. This is what we're doing, getting the crime under control. Because it's only by telling people and showing them that you're doing things that you will get any higher up as far as the reporting incidents is concerned. Because it is reporting incidents by the public that will win you through in the end. But to get that, you've got to get their thoughts on what you are doing personally. And if they see that you're working tirelessly on their behalf, they will start reporting. Thank you.
I'm going to also add a thank you because actually Ashfield Council have been really good with the Safer Street works that we've been doing together. You've been great getting that message out in your magazines, etc. So thank you.
Sounds like a good point to draw us to the conclusion. Everybody happy with the report as it stands? Thank you. Right, we're moving on now to item 8. The co-opted members will be leaving. The Commissioner and your team, you're welcome to stay or you're welcome to leave. Yeah, have a short break while people move. Right, thanks very much. Item 8, independent co-opted members. The report sets out fairly clearly the history we've had of co-opted members who are an important part of the panel. They're both statutorily required and make a significant contribution. And I think from my perspective, having observed them over a number of years, they do take their set of members do take their role seriously and make a contribution to the panel. The report sets out in item on page 86, 87, the options that we have for continuing after their term of office comes to an end in May next year, either to extend the term, start recruitment process, or some mixture thereof. To help with the discussion, I'm prepared to move that we offer the existing members, of co-opted members, extension of their term of office for 2 years. If there are any vacancies that arise as a result of that, then we go through a recruitment process, and that the chair and the support officers will organise an appropriate process. That was my thoughts. Anybody want to second that? Thank you. Any comments, any discussion?
Apologies, just in terms of the delegation, we've obviously got the issue that the chair is a co-opted member of the panel, who may or may not decide that ultimately they wish to carry on. I'm just wondering if there's any merit in making any such delegation to the chair and vice chair, so that you've kind of got a bit of resilience and continuity just in case.
My assumption was that if the chair decides she wants to continue, then we've confirmed her, and then we've got to recruit others. If she decides she wants to stand down, then she can still help us recruit her replacement. Yeah, I'm happy with that addition. Any comments? This is probably what we need to vote on. All those in favour of the proposal? That's unanimous. Thank you all very much. Close the meeting.